The heavily rumored PlayStation Store update to unify the PlayStation Store is here. This has been rumored for a couple of weeks now that this would be coming, and it finally just rolled out today with zero information about it. It's here now. Let's take a look at the new PlayStation Store and see what we think. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I make new videos like this every single day, and we are currently working towards a PS5 giveaway on the channel if we can get the subscribers to 10,000 by the end of October. So please consider subscribing so you can contribute to that and potentially win a PS5. Today we're looking at the brand new PlayStation Store. Now this has been rumored for a while now, but we haven't seen anything concrete for ever, I guess. We didn't know what this was going to look like. It rolled out today, slowly by region, and now we have it here on display. So as you can see here, this is the new homepage of the PlayStation Store. The big change here is they've removed everything pre-PS4 from the store. All the PS3, Vita games, PSP games, they're all gone. Everything is gone. They've removed a lot of the bloat and they've simplified it. You can see here this little white UI. I guess it kind of fits in with the entire aesthetic that Sony's going for with this whole white vibe. As you scroll down, you can see the what's hot sections. You've got your deals, you've got your pre-orders and things like that. Hit here, you've got your PS5 page, new games, PlayStation Now. It's all here. It's all here. It's different though. So if we click on, let's click on new games. Let's start with that. This is how everything's displayed now. So it's a tile format. It's very similar to how it was before, except with a white background. So it doesn't change things dramatically, but you can kind of see the vibe they're going for, right? To fit in with the PlayStation 5 UI and with the PlayStation 5 theming. If we want to see what a game looks like when you click on it, this is where the most drastic change happens, I would say. If you click on Monster Truck Championship, for example, we load that up and we get presented with this page here, which is very different to what a standard PS4 page looks like. This is just a screenshot of the game, some text here, the developer or the publisher, and the price of the game. You've got your basic sort of information about the game here, and then you've got your blurb for the game down here. That's it, really. That's all that's on this page. You've got your upsell feature here where you can upsell to the Championship Edition, things like that. For games with DLC obviously shows up down there. The weird part is you don't have a bunch of screenshots to scroll through. There's no video anymore. There's no screenshots or video. It's weird how they've removed that. My guess is that this is going to be a tiered rollout, and they start with the listings, and then next they add more screenshots and then videos and things like that, and it all slowly adds and builds as we get close to the PS5's launch. But this is the new image display. It's much cleaner. You've got a nice big image there as the banner, which is lovely. It's good compared to the small tiny image that you would have had previously. You had the tile and then a screenshot. This is lovely. This is nice and big. It's very simple. You know what's going on. You know where to add it to the cart, the thing that stands out the most. So that's what a store page listing looks like. If we go back to the home page, let's go to Halloween sale, right? There's no theming or anything on this page. That's the big thing that stands out to me. Normally you would see theming on the edges, up on the sides, and that would be kind of the big thing that stands out here. There's nothing like that on here at all. So that's interesting. There are a couple of things though that are worth pointing out. So Days Gone, for example, as you can see here, we have a little PlayStation Now symbol indicating that it's available on PlayStation Now as well. So if you don't own the game, maybe you can get PlayStation Now to play the game. So they're kind of encouraging you to do that as well. When you click on it, there's no mention of PlayStation Now, but it sort of promotes it. So if you're scrolling through a list of games and being I should get Days Gone, you're actually, maybe I'll get PlayStation Now instead. So, I don't think that's a bad thing. One glaring omission from this is the lack of a wishlist feature. Now, the rumors around wishlists, and a lot of people have mentioned this to me, is that this will be added into the PlayStation 5 UI itself and then maybe rolled out further into the web store. That's a better place for it, to be honest, because realistically, not as many people are going to be using the web store. So having it built straight into the PlayStation 5 UI probably makes more sense from a workflow perspective, and also allowing as many people as possible to access the feature. Now, the other thing you'll notice is the integration with PlayStationcom. So if I click on this button here, you're linked directly into PlayStation.com, where you can find out information about, say, the PlayStation 5. Previously, this was integrated, but they felt like two very different websites. Now, though, it feels like one cohesive website, and you're going between PlayStation.com as well as the PlayStation Store. It's nice and clean. It's very well done and very well polished. I think they've done a very good job designing this. If we click up here, we've got a couple of other things as well. So subscriptions. This captures everything from a subscription standpoint. So PlayStation Plus, showing you the value you're getting for PlayStation Plus. as well as additional discounts. PlayStation Now, so this is highlighting PlayStation Now services, and then EA Play down here as well. And I guess as the generation goes on, more of these would be added because realistically we're going to get into the age of subscriptions very shortly. Deals was always there, it's just a little bit neater now, but it's basically the same thing. That's there as well. And then you've got these sort of different filters down below: VR, free-to-play games, add-ons, PS Now, PS Plus. Collections. Now this is the thing I found quite interesting. This is something that was on the PlayStation Store on the PS4, but it wasn't on the PlayStation Store web app like this. So here you can choose like filters, or like curated by PlayStation is what they're calling it, but collections of games. Essential VR games, or essential PS4 games, or superhero games, or indie games. Genres even: action, arcade, fighting, horror. And you could sort by these before, but now putting them as tiles like this, it creates like a new category for them, which I think is actually a really neat way of displaying this information. It kind of creates a bit more intrigue. So if I'm like, all right, I feel like playing a platformer, we'll click on platformers, and then it curates all the platformers. Now, like I said, this isn't new. This has existed. This kind of curation has always existed, but the big difference here is that it's now on the web store. The web store always felt like a second thought to me for Sony. It felt like they didn't put as much time in it as they did on the main store for the PlayStation 4, or on the console store for the PlayStation 4. So it's nice to see them actually putting some love and care into developing this, and we can kind of do that now as well. We can kind of choose what we want as well. So if we want to buy a Sackboy, we can click on Sackboy and pick that up too. Now the other thing that we weren't able to pre-order PS5 games up until this point either. PS5 games weren't on the previous storefront. They obviously weren't on the PS4 storefront either. Now you can pre-order the PS5 versions of Sackboy, Digital Deluxe or Standard Edition, obviously with that higher price point next to them as well, but we can now pre-order PS5. Do they actually have a category for PS5 on here? Let's have a look. It doesn't look like it yet. I've just clicked on this thing and it shows like PS4 games when you click on games per se. I don't know, I think this is just all yeah, this is literally all PS4 games sorted by whatever random order it's decided to sort it by. I don't think there's like an actual order here. But if we click on like Spider-Man, for example, I'm sure that brings up the PS5. Yeah, it brings up the PS5 versions. What about Demon Souls? Is Demon Souls on here? It's actually weirdly not here. I don't know why. Oh, yes it is. It's here. What am I talking about? It's just like not at the very top for some weird reason. $69.99 for the standard edition of Demon Souls, or $89.99 USD for the digital deluxe version of Demon Souls. So definitely a slightly higher price point there. That artwork is so cool, by the way. But yeah, this is the new PlayStation storefront. What do you guys think of it? Do you like it? Are you a fan of the white aesthetic? It's very simple at the moment. It feels very bare bones. It does appear that while there are some new features, there are a lot of features missing from this too. But I'm guessing those will be added over time. Don't criticize it too harshly, I would say right now. I think it's going to get better as more time goes on and as more development time goes into it from Sony's side of things. My guess with the trailer thing and the screenshots is that will come as time goes on as well. If it doesn't, that would be really strange, but I'm pretty certain it will. I'm pretty confident it will. But I'm curious to get your thoughts down below. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Otherwise, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It would be very helpful for me and for the YouTube algorithm. If you're a new viewer of the channel and just discovered this, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's video. Bye.